the second aspect of present tense is present continuous tense. Okay, so here I would like to tell you something. Whenever you see the word continuous, okay, continuous, it can be present continuous or past continuous or future continuous, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. So whenever you see the continuous, you have to use the fourth form of verb, the ing form of verb. The formation of the sentence will be different. Okay, the formation of each tense is different. Okay, but whenever you see continuous, you have to use the fourth form of the verb. Okay, I'm repeating it. The formation will be different, but you have to use the fourth form of the verb whenever you see the word continuous. So the formation of present continuous tense is subject plus am is are. Here you will require a helping verb. Subject plus am is are plus fourth form of the verb. Okay, so when will you use am, when will you use is, when will you use are? So with I, we always use am. I am. All right, we don't say I is or I are, right? With I, we use am. With he, she, it, or any singular name, we use is. He is, she is, it is. Okay, singular. So he means one boy, she means one girl, it means one thing, and Ram or Hari may be Ram. When we say Ram or Hari, we mean one particular person. So he is, with singular we use is. Okay, so is a singular verb. He is, she is, it is. Okay, I am. Then with you, we, they, or many names, we use are. So with you, we, they, we use are. You are, we are, they are. Am I clear? So you is second person singular. All right. So we are using a plural verb. You are. I is first person singular. We are using am. Okay. Always remember, in present continuous tense, we use am with I. We use is with he, she, it, or any one particular name. We use are with you, we, they. You are, we are, they are. So what are the uses of present continuous tense? We use the present continuous tense to talk about actions happening now at the time of speaking. So at the time of speaking, okay, whatever action is going on, all right, in order to talk about the actions that is happening at the time of speaking, we use the present continuous tense. For example, I am teaching English now. So right now, while I'm talking, I'm teaching English. So in order to state this action, the continuous action, we use the present continuous tense, that is happening presently. All right, for actions that is happening now. So whenever you see the word now in a sentence, you can be sure that it is a present continuous tense. Okay, so before your vacations, I gave you a chart, right, regarding your tenses, right? And very clearly there in that particular chart, there were few hint words. All right, please have a look. We have a look once. If you don't have the chart, I will send it along with the video. Okay, so for actions happening now at the time of speaking, we use present continuous tense. Okay, so I am teaching now. He is singing now. They are eating. They are eating. Okay, so for actions happening at the time of speaking, we use the present continuous tense. Okay, and we use the present continuous tense also for temporary activities. For temporary activities, am I clear? What do you mean by temporary activities? Temporary activities are those activities which we do for a short period of time, or maybe it is an action that we are doing in our life but not right now. Okay, for example, he is learning to play cricket. Okay, he is learning to play cricket. So when I say he is learning to play cricket, it doesn't mean that he is playing cricket at this moment, at this time, but he is obviously learning how to play cricket in his life Okay, so right now. Okay, so learning to play cricket is one of the activities that he is doing in his life right now. Okay, so he is learning to play cricket. So he goes for a cricket coaching every morning. Okay, so this few months he will be learning to play cricket. He is learning to play cricket. So temporary activity. I am riding bicycle at the moment. At the moment I am riding bicycle, but after 1 hour I will be studying, right? So we use the present continuous tense to talk about action happening now at the time of speaking, and also for stating temporary activities. Suppose, for example, he is learning to play the violin. All right, he is learning to play the violin. So when I say he is learning to play the violin, it doesn't mean that he is right now playing the violin, but in his life, all right, in his daily routine nowadays, he goes for violin classes, or maybe there is somebody who helps him to play the violin. So we use the present continuous tense to talk about actions happening now at the moment of speaking, and for temporary activities. Okay, so please remember this chart. With I, we use am. I am teaching now. I am teaching English. He, she, it is. He is. She is. It is. Hari is. You are, we are, they are, Ram, Hari, Jadu, Madhu are. Okay, so when we talk about more than one person, we'll be using are. Okay, am I clear? Next, third aspect of the present tense is the present perfect tense. Okay, the accent and the present perfect tense. The formation of present perfect tense is subject plus have, has plus the third form of the verb. You see, the verb forms are so important. As you go on changing the tense of a sentence, the verb form will keep on changing. Am I clear? Along with the verb form, the helping verbs also will change, right? So you have to be very clear with the verb forms. There is no rules for changing the forms of verb. Okay, you have to keep in mind the different verb forms, at least the 3 forms of verb, because the 4th and the 5th is easier, right? You add ing to make the 4th form, and you add s, es or ies to make the 5th form of verb, right? But at least the 3 forms of verb should be very clear. At least those words which we use regularly in our conversation or while reading and writing, please try to keep in mind. Okay, so formation of present perfect tense is subject plus have, has plus the third form of the verb. So when do we use have and when do we use has? So have is a plural verb and has is a singular verb. With first person and second person, we use have. I am talking to you about him. All right. So I is first person, you is second person. With first person and second person, we use have. Okay. First person pronoun, second person pronoun, we are using have. With the plural pronouns, they, we. They means more than one, right? We also means more than one. So with plural pronouns also we use have. With plural pronouns and plural nouns also. Okay. So I have, you have, they have, we have, Ram, Hari, Jadu, Madhu have. Okay. With singular pronouns or singular nouns, we use has. He has, she has, it has, Ram has. I hope it is clear to you. Now, we use the present perfect tense to talk about experiences in our life. Okay. We are not talking about any action. Okay. We're not talking about the time of action, but we're talking about experience. So, when we talk about experience in our life, we use the present perfect tense. For example, I have visited Guwahati twice. So, in my lifetime, till date, I have the experience of visiting Guwahati twice. Okay, so in order to talk about my experience of visiting Guwahati, I will use present perfect tense. I have visited Guwahati twice. Okay, Ram has taught maths to many students. Okay, so Ram is a maths tutor, maths teacher, and he has taught maths to many students. Am I clear? So he's still a teacher. His career is still going on. Ram has taught maths to many students. Okay, so he is a teacher. His career is still continuing. So we have used the present perfect tense. Ram has taught maths to many students. So it is the experience. Ram has the experience of teaching many students. We also use the present perfect tense to talk about recent action. We also use the present perfect tense to talk about actions which were completed, in recent times, recently. Okay, I have finished my homeworks. Those actions which were completed recently, all right, before some time, just some time ago, all right, and those actions have an impact in our life. Even although the action finished a little while ago, the impact of the action can be felt in our life at present. All right. So to talk about those actions, to talk about recent actions and the actions which have impact in our life at our present, we use the present perfect tense. For example, I have finished my homework. So teacher gave me the homework and I have completed it. It is my recent action. I have finished my homework. And what will be the consequence of finishing homework? My teacher will be happy with me. So the action that I completed just before some time has an impact on my life at present. The next example, Ram has lost his car keys. Okay, Ram has lost his car keys. Ram lost his car keys a while ago. All right, or no, a while ago, or just before some time, recently. Okay, in recent times, Ram has lost his car keys, but the impact of that action is felt even now in his life. So Ram doesn't have his car keys. He cannot use his car until and unless he gets another key. I have just reached home. Just, whenever you see the word just, it's very clear. It is a clear indication that you have to use the present perfect tense. I have just reached home. I reached home, all right, but recently, just before some time. Am I clear? So here you see, I have finished. So I, first person pronoun, so we have used have. Ram has lost. So singular noun, so we are using has. Am I clear? And instead of Ram, if we use they, this verb will turn into have. Okay, they have lost. Ram has lost. They have lost. We have lost. Okay, he has lost. She has lost. Am I clear with this? Easiest aspect of the present tense. Okay, the present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so this the present perfect continuous tense, you see the action has to be perfect. Okay, so in perfect tense, what do we use in present perfect? Which helping verb did we use? Have and has, right? Have and has. So because it is perfect, present perfect, we will have to use has and have. But it is continuous too. So whenever you see continuous, you have to use the fourth form, the ing form of verb, right? So the verb has to be present perfect and it has to be continuous. So in the formation of present perfect continuous tense will be subject plus have or has plus been. Okay, have or has plus been plus fourth form of the verb. So here you have to add the word been. Okay, please remember been, B-E-E-N, not being. Okay, not being. It is B-E-E-N, been. Formation is formation of present perfect continuous tense. Subject plus have has plus been plus fourth form of the verb. So fourth form of the verb is the ing form. When you add ing to the base form of the verb, we get the fourth form of the verb. Okay, so it's same. We have already discussed where to use have and have. It is same. Okay, with first person and second person we use have been. With plural pronouns and nouns we use have been. I have been, you have been, they have been, we have been, Ram, Hari, Jadu, Madhu have been. With singular pronouns or singular nouns we use has been. He has been, she has been, it has been, Ram has been. Am I clear? Okay, now let's talk about the uses. This This tense is the easiest, okay, easiest among the present tenses. Uses to talk about action which started in the past and is still continuing. There is a stark difference between present continuous tense and present perfect continuous tense, okay. In present continuous tense, we talk about action that is going on at present, at the time of speaking. All right. And but in the present perfect continuous tense, we use the present perfect continuous tense to talk about action which started in the past, but the action is still continuing. The action started in the past. It might have started yesterday, or before a year, or before 4 years, or 5 years, or before the action might have started yesterday or day before yesterday, but the action is still going on till now, till the present time. The action is going on. In order to talk about actions which started in the past and is still going on, we use the present perfect continuous tense. So we already discussed where to use has been and have been. So he is singular. He, when we say he, we mean one boy or one person. So he has been playing for 3 hours. Okay, he has been playing for 3 hours. I have been teaching English for 4 years. Okay, I have been teaching English for 4 years. Am I clear? So here you see, he has been playing for 3 hours. But if we use since, we have to mention the time. Okay, now you see, I have been teaching English for 4 years. For 4 years, but since 2016. So when do we use for and since? For is used for a period of time, when the time when the time is not mentioned clearly. All right, we use for a period of time. We use for example, you say he has been playing for 3 hours. 3 hours, it is a period of time. We don't know the exact time. And when did he actually started playing? We don't know the exact time. The speaker said that the boy has been playing for 3 hours. We just know the time that he has been playing. We don't know the exact time. We just know that he has been playing for 3 hours. Okay. So for such, for a period of time, we use for, and for point of time, when we talk about the exact point of time, we use since. Okay, he has been playing for 3 hours, but he has been playing since 3 p.m. We are talking about the exact time here, 3 p.m. So we will be using since. The next example, I have been teaching English for 4 years. I have been teaching English for 4 years, but I have been teaching English since 2016. So when I use the particular year that I started teaching, I will be using since. When we'll be talking about the period of time, we'll be using for. Am I clear? For example, I have been studying in Don Bosco High School, Dergaon, for 9 years. Okay, but I have been studying in Don Bosco School, Dergaon, since 2005. Am I clear? It's like something, when we mention the exact time, exact date, exact year, we'll be using since, point of time. And when we do not mention the exact time or exact date, we will be using for. Okay, we'll be using for. I have been learning French since October. Okay, but I have been learning French for 6 months. Am I listening to my class? I hope the present tense is clear to you. If you have any doubt, please comment in the description box. I'll definitely help you out. Okay, and I'll be attaching the previous video. Okay, I'll be giving the link to my previous video in the description box. Just check it out if you have any problem with the verb forms. Okay, thank you.